This is a video about dreams. A dream, as you may know, is a succession of images, ideas, emotions, and sensations that takes place involuntarily in our mind while we are asleep. For years, scientists have studied the content and purpose of dreams, and yet it's not quite understood. The study of dreams, or so-called oneirology, seeks to understand how these dreams work and why we have them. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, explained dreams as manifestations of one's deepest desires and anxieties, which are often related to childhood traumas or obsessions. He developed a psychological technique to interpret dreams and understand its symbols and motives. But I'm not here to give you a lecture on Freud or dream analysis, because after all, dreams are about how they make us feel. They can go from normal and ordinary to extremely bizarre and fantastic. It all changes from person to person, and that's the best part, there are no rules. That's why I decided to come here and ask people how were their dreams like.
Coolest dream I've ever had. Oh, okay, so there's this one dream that when I was like, I must have been like 10 years old, and I watched a lot of SpongeBob. I'll say it the wrong way. So I watched a lot of SpongeBob, and I dreamt this one time that I worked in an underwater McDonald's. So I don't know why, but that was so cool that when I woke up, I wanted to go back to sleep, you know. So that was pretty cool, and I remember it to this day. It was like so long ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the weirdest dream I ever had was actually with my best friend Vinicius, and I had a dream about like seeing him across the street, but for some random reason he was like dressed as a minion. It was like really weird, and I just remember that I missed him very, very much. And I remember the fact that we're like running to each other like from like the sidewalk. Was really weird, and I just remember waking up and like texting him, and it was really weird. Like the costume was like inflated, and he fell in my dream, and then I hugged him. It was like really weird, but yeah.
So the weirdest dream I've ever had that I can remember is like a dream that I had a few times. I think I had it twice. I've dreamed about it twice, and as I remember, I was kind of like a scientist, maybe for research or something, and it looked like it was like in a cave, but in a cave for excavation of like for getting minerals and diamonds and stones, this kind of thing. So it was like a really closed, it was a big but closed space. It looked like a big warehouse, but the walls were just like stone and I don't know, soil and things like that. And I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but you know the movie Space Jam? They have like those different monsters and stuff. Imagine like one of those monsters each of like an element. So it was like one of fire, so it was like a big lava monster. The other one was like wind, so it was like spinning and making like hurricanes all the time. And I just had to escape the place, and it was like really, really weird. And I remember the feeling of like waking up and like still seeing those things in my room and trying to fall asleep again. I don't know why, to go back to the dream, but I just wanted to go back to the dream to see what happened next. Maybe if I could get out of there, if I could, I don't know, battle the monsters maybe. Even though I was like a human, like a normal person, I wouldn't battle them. And I don't know, I was just curious about the dream. And it was really weird. That is one of the dreams that I have in my mind, and I think I'm not like, ever going to forget about it. That's it.